Is it recording? Oh.
Hello.
Thanks for hanging out with us again. We sing opera a lot. It's one of the reasons I knew when I met Carrie as an adult that, like, oh my God, BFFs, because she said something like, and I'm like, oh my God, I sing opera all the time around the house too. Which,
well, she can sing, I can't. But
yeah, she can. She actually can sing, and she says she doesn't. She really second guesses herself all the time. I have to prop her up a lot, but it's not like, it's real. It's real propping up. Like
that's what she's talking about. Friendships.
Friends.
It's
hard making friends. Like, if you don't already have, like, your friend group by the time you're, like, in your 30s, or you did, but, like, everybody moved away, or you moved away, it's so hard to make friends.
Which I did. I moved from Wisconsin to here.
You
and
did?
I had to meet friends.
I feel like you have a easier time at making friends than I do.
I do.
She does. And actually, I'm really outgoing.
Yeah.
But I don't know why.
I think you're just too much for people. And you weren't too much for me.
I'm a bit much. I was actually talking to Tammy about that the other day, and she said something, and I'm like, well, I'm a bit much. She's like, yeah,
but in a good way. Like, there's some people that just can't handle. Can't handle it. The one other thing that I do all the time, speaking of singing and whatever, and friendship.
Oh, I gotta turn down your air. Oh my God, my face is...
That's up. Every time I hear,
really
like,
cold.
people are talking and they say something, I turn it into a song. Like if someone says, I got 5 on it. And I'm like, I got 5 on it. Like, I will seriously. We did that the other day together.
Freaking jukebox.
Yes. Oh my God, that's good. But we did that the other day because we were remember when we were at work and we did Beauty and the Beast or Little Mermaid.
Oh, it was Little Mermaid.
Yeah, it was something, and we both sang it at the same time, and they both were like, oh my God.
No, at work they're like, so I worked with this one woman for 20 years, and when I met Carrie, like 8 years ago, and then she started working at my work, and she was like, oh my God, it's like a miracle that you guys met each other. You're the same exact person, and it's really true.
Which is great because I think she's awesome.
I know. We're like, but our husbands are not quite so happy that we met. I think they are.
They are,
and they aren't. They just don't want to be around us very much.
No, they don't like to be around us.
Like these movies that we make.
Oh,
Chuck's like, if he hears it, like I'm reviewing it or whatever, like, because my kids love to like, let me see what you guys talked about.
We're the only viewers. We're the only viewers on their movies.
Who cares? My husband's like, can you turn that off? I already have to listen to you too in person.
Yeah, listen to you cackle.
But when I moved away, so I moved all the way across town, like an hour away. So, and I only had a couple of friends at that time anyways, because I was concentrating on my career big time. And so I worked all the time. And so I moved all the way across town. I had no friends. And I'm like, oh my God. I told my sister Heather, I was like 30, I think. 30.
Will you be my friend?
Well, I was like, oh my God, I have no friends and I don't know how to meet people. Like, I don't know how to meet people. I work all the way here. You know, I worked an hour away. Oh, here's my phone. It's probably Brock. Yep. Oh, there he is. He calls me 5,000 times a day, my oldest son, which is, I should appreciate because he's 14. He should
actually, and he still likes you.
Yeah, he does. He's so cute.
Skyla's running after a dog.
Oh God. Okay, she's gonna just cut. My dog is running away, so I gotta run real quick.
I'll talk. So I'll talk about the first time. We don't know how to like edit video. Oh jeez.
Naughty girl, go home.
We'll have to edit this out. Oh, how cute. We'll have to edit that part out. You know how to edit, right?
Huh?
You know how to edit. I don't know how to edit.
Oh, I can edit. Oh my God. She loves that dog. She barks every day. It's so cute.
Really cute.
So they walk by at the same time every day, and she is like,
she doesn't work?
She does. She's a nurse.
Oh.
She's a nurse, so I think she works
I don't hate her too much.
graveyards or something. Yeah.
I don't hate her too
she
much.
totally. And yeah.
Okay.
So, so back to me being lonely, and I told my sister, I have 7 sisters. One of my sisters, I said, oh my God, like, I just need friends. I'm dying. And she's like, you just got to put yourself out there. And she's the most easy person to make friends. She'll make friends.
Oh, yes.
In 5 seconds. So she's so outgoing. So I'm like, okay, what can I do? I'm like, I'm going to start a book club. And this was before Facebook and all of that stuff. So I went to the mailbox, and ladies, if you're like our age, like I don't even know, like
25?
maybe between 35 and 45, okay, or older, you would put flyers on your community mailbox with little tabs so you could like pull one. I totally made one of those, put it on the mailbox. You're like, I know this story. And for a book club. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm like taping it on the thing, thinking I'm so putting myself out there. Nobody's going to do this. I am such a dork.
A loser.
And oh my God. And then my husband would get the mail every day. He'd be like, 2 tabs are gone. Next day, 4 tabs are gone. I'm like, oh my God, someone's taking the tabs. Like they're taking the tabs. And then they would text me, you know, and so then I like they text me their email, I sent out a thing, and I had like 10 girls show up. And so then I just had friends. But I was so worried. Like I had my little bucket with like wine and juices or whatever, and like so they were all supposed to come to my house for the meeting, and I'm like, oh my God, what if nobody shows up? That would be better than if like one person shows up, you know.
Yeah, it's so true.
So anyway, it's hard making friends.
Should we talk about how you and I met the first time?
Yes.
Well, there's a couple different versions. My version and your
Oh, my version. So I knew who she was before
we
she
really
knew
met.
who I was. We
True.
lived across the street from each other.
Well, and I remember like seeing you for the first time, and she was pregnant. She had a big belly, and I was pregnant with my first. She was pregnant with her third. And my first, she was measuring really small and stuff. And so my husband was out at the mailbox, and he met Megan. And somehow you guys started talking about, you know, being pregnant at the same time. Me and you, not him. Obviously. And he's like, oh yeah, you know, she's measuring really small. She's like, oh, have her text me because I had the same issue with my second kid. So then he gave me your number, and then I just started texting her like crazy.
Oh yeah, and I'm like, oh my God,
yeah,
we're stalkery, like we stalk each other. It's kind of sick.
A little weird, a little weird. And then I heard that she had kidney stones.
Kidney stones.
Yes.
Went to the hospital.
So after we were texting, yes, she went to the hospital.
Worst.
She had kidney stones, and so I felt bad for her. So I brought her. I was working at my parents' restaurant at the time, so I bought her a big like pre-baked pizza, and I put on there like
gourmet pizza restaurant chain,
very expensive pizza, and I put pre-bake, you know, put it in the oven at 450 for like 12 minutes. And then
I'm like,
and she's like, oh my gosh, this girl is so nice. Like she bought us this really expensive gourmet like pizza that's like, you know, $30. And now after she met me, she's like, oh, you got that for free.
It's because you're so cheap.
Yeah. I do give gifts, but I'm cheap too.
You know how many times I send the little chick emoji to her? Like, probably at least once a week.
Is that why you send that?
cheap?
I swear, I'm like,
Shut
why
your
does she
mouth.
keep sending me that? And I was like, oh.
It's anytime we're talking about like buying something, and I'm like,
chirp, chirp,
oh,
chirp, chirp,
Carrie,
chirp.
cheap.
Oh.
They say cheap, cheap, cheap.
Do they say cheap, cheap?
Uh-huh. I don't say chirp.
I think it's chirp,
That's
chirp,
like a
chirp,
bird.
chirp,
A chick is cheap.
chirp, chirp.
We're gonna have to listen to like a
Comment below what a chick really
Do a
says.
chick say cheap or
chirp,
chirp?
chirp,
It's
chirp,
cheap.
chirp, chirp.
Cheap, 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 cheap. You've never even seen a baby chicken.
I have.
I raised them.
I bet you did.
I totally did. So anyway,
Yeah,
so
that's
that's
when
how
we
we
first
met. But the funniest thing
We're
is,
inseparable.
which is so me and my husband are sitting on my front porch. It's dark, so like nobody could tell like that we were sitting there, and we're just like hanging out in the beautiful air.
In
And
the beautiful air.
so there's a lake like over this hill that it's like a neighborhood lake, like not a real lake.
It's a pond.
It's more like a pond. So that you can fish in, and they stock it. And so I see this guy come over the hill, like holding his hand, and then I see this blonde coming up behind me, let me see, and he's like, shut up, Carrie, I gotta get home. And she's holding this tiny little dog, and like,
And a tackle box.
And a tackle box, and I'm like, we're like, what's going on here?
I remember that.
And he comes, and he's got like, we didn't know what it was because we weren't close enough, but we could see like there was blood, and you're like, let me see it, and he's like,
Yelling
stop
at me.
it, Carrie,
Or
just stop
bickering.
it, I just gotta get the, and I go, oh my God, that's totally us.
I don't
And
even
my
think we were
husband's
married
like,
yet.
I don't think you were. And I'm like, oh my God, that's totally us. He's like, yep, pretty much, you yapping.
Yep,
and
he
go
got
behind.
a lure stuck in his finger
Ugh.
right after we moved in. and it was dripping blood, and he was so mad that he took his fishing pole and chucked it against this like big brick thing. You know that big brick thing by the lake?
Oh yeah,
Whatever, I don't know what it is.
that building
Water-
where Chucky lived,
water
where all the
reservoir,
kids
yes.
thought Chucky, the crazy doll lived.
Yeah, it was. Oh, that was so funny.
Yeah.
But that is how we met, and we've been inseparable ever since.
Ever since. Yep.
We're a little kooky, a little quacky,
Little windy.
We had a third. She left us.
We did have a third. She moved away from us. I think we were a little
A
much
little
for her
much,
too. We would just chase them away.
Yeah, it was just-
They're like, oh my god, get these crazy
annoying.
chicks away from us.
Yeah.
But we want more friends.
We do want more friends, but people don't want to be our friends.
They don't.
We
They
have-
want to be my friend or they want to be her friend. They don't want to be our friend.
We're a little much.
For a long time.
But we have a few. I mean, we do have friends. More than
Frenemies.
Frenemies. Yeah, good line. It's back there. It's way back there. Yep. Way back there.
All right, we're windy. This is already over 10 minutes.
Windy.
We,
Are we?
we lost people at minute 1 if they even watched
Oh,
at
30
all.
seconds.
But
So,
if
like-
you do like hanging out with us, hit the subscribe button and give us a like. And you can totally comment on whether it is cheap or
Chirp.
chirp.
And if you'd like to meet up, be our friend.
We have opening for a third.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Opening.